Well, that happened. Sitting upstairs in my bedroom, and all of a sudden I heard this loud bang. I thought something exploded. Come down in the garage, and then it turns out the spring to my garage door broke. It appears as though, I don't know, was it caught in the door somehow? I don't know. So I'm gonna have to restring this. I don't have a new spring yet, but I need to do something to get the car out. I'm not using this side right now, so what I'm thinking is I'll take the spring off the other door temporarily, put it on this side while I order a spring for that side. Joys of being a homeowner. Alright, one of the nice things about having two garage doors is that they're basically mirror images of each other. So I can take a look at this one that's not broken, see how the cables ran, the pulleys ran, and how it's attached up here, and then use that as an example to put this one back together. Looks like I'm gonna have another issue here though. Probably gonna have to straighten this bracket up and use a different hole for the spring. I'll probably go, I don't know, one up or one down, I'm not sure yet. On the holes here, so I'll have to pull this thing off first, pull the broken spring off. It looks like it just broke at the end right there, and you can see the piece of it still on the pulley right here. So makes me wonder kind of how much longer these guys got too. Might need to order all of them, I'm not sure yet. So zip that off real quick here. And then it comes out there, and this side just unhooks. That's it. Pretty simple. Let's put it in a hole up here. Alright, everything's reattached. I double checked to make sure the cable is in the groove in the pulley, making sure it's not bound up. The hook on this end is in the same spot on the other side. One thing I have learned about these garage door openers is that the cable tension has to be the same on both sides, otherwise the door will go down cockeyed or come up cockeyed and you'll bind and bad things happen. So looks like everything's back together now. The only difference now is that I've got this one up, one hole up instead of one hole down because of the broken And that thing's still kind of bent a little bit, but we'll see what happens. I straightened it out as best I could without actually replacing it. I don't think it's necessary. If it comes down to it, those hooks on the end are adjustable. As you saw, they had a lot of thread on it, so if I need to, I can adjust it, give me a little bit more tension or a little less tension if I need to. So let's close the door, see what happens. Alright, back in the... Alright, I had to manually undo it to get the door open, so now that I got the door all the way down, I can just press my button, and now that hook should catch and come all the way up. Cool. Alright, let's see if it goes down. Nice. Okay, ordered up a new spring here, and I found out something new about garage door springs I didn't know before. So every garage door spring has a color coding paint at the tip of one side of the spring. This corresponds with the amount of weight the spring is capable of holding. When you order the spring, easiest thing to do is look at a chart online like this one here, and you order the spring based on the weight that both springs on the garage door can lift. So I'm able to lift my door up by hand without the springs, and so my door was the lightest one. So if you go over here, see the orange, you have 3 different options because there's only so many colors, so they give it to you in a range. So if you go to the white, it's either a 10, a 110, or a 210. And then so if you go all the way down to orange here, I've got a 70, a number 7. Oh, come on, phone. A number 70 spring. That means it's a number 70, a 170, or a 270. So that's how they do the color coding. So I knew my door was rather light, so I went with the lowest one, and that's the spring I got, and it looks like it's the right one. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this one back up on my garage door that I stole it off of, and then it should be good to go. Okay, got both springs back on. Everything looks right. I'm gonna, before I tighten up the bolt and nut, I'm gonna test it, make sure it works. Yep, that's good. Now all I have to do is tighten up the 9/16 bolt and nut, and then done. So that's the spring replacement on a LiftMaster professional 1/3 horsepower garage door.